Hey guys, on today's video, we're gonna be hunting down every single deer species in the Hunter Cotw wild. That is gonna require us to use many different weapons, visit many different maps all around the world. And apart from hunting every single deer species, I'm also gonna make sure to kill at least one gold for each. That is gonna make it harder, and it's gonna take us some time because by my count there are 21 deer species in total in the Hunter Cotw wild. Won't be an easy challenge, but it's definitely gonna be fun. So guys, we have no time to waste. As you can see, we're out here on Leighton Lake. There's some blacktail down there, and something that I'm gonna do in this video is that I'll make sure to use a different weapon for each kill. We cannot repeat weapons a single time. Now we're also gonna make sure to kill at least one gold for each species, so we're gonna go for a level 4, that is a max estimate right there, and we're gonna start by using a shotgun. We have the Penel Hack 12 gauge, with slugs, so we're gonna zero for 150 right there. Let's aim. And that was probably single long, he's going down, perfect. First kill of the day right here, level 4 blacktail max estimate 160.22, it is a gold. So now we have to go for the other 3 species that are also present here on Leighton. We have the white-tailed deer, we have the moose, and we also have the Roosevelt elk. Now if there's one species that is iconic, not only in real life but also in this game, that is definitely the white-tailed deer. Look at that guy, that is a level 2 max estimate, which means it is probably gonna score gold. And we have the Force Elite 300 right here. It is a class 326 rifle, to be honest, a very crappy rifle. Not a fan of it, lacks penetration, but it should get the job done at this distance. Yep, it definitely got a lung. That is another kill, and not a bad one. This is a 210.59 gold scoring whitetail, not too bad. Damn, someone else shot it before us, what? I don't know what happened here. I don't know why it says 100% damage right here. Is this a bug? Because his health was complete. That is strange. Anyway guys, let's continue. Ooh, that is a piebald moose right there guys. Look. I don't think any of those two will be gold, but that is a piebald. Honestly, I think it should count. Way rarer than a gold. And it is completely head on right there. We have a very good chance to shoot it here. Using another weapon, we have the muzzle loader, so we're gonna zero for 150, and as soon as he lifts his head, we'll go for a hard shot. Let's see. Oof, that was definitely a hard shot. Beautiful shot. Yeah, it won't be gold, but I don't care guys, I'm still gonna count it, it is a rare. No way, this definitely wasn't on the plans, finding a rare so quickly. Look at the food right here. It is the 3rd deer species we killed today, and the first rare of the hunt, clean hard shot. We only hit the heart and nothing else. Beautiful shot right there, we're gonna tax it. Not too bad guys, what a start to a hunt. Well, I ended up going to a different session this time to hunt some of the other species, and there's a pretty decent sized Roosevelt elk down there, level 4. We have to make sure to use a different weapon this time, and the only weapon I'm currently carrying that is capable of dropping a class 7 species is none other than the 454 Rhino. Very powerful handgun, I love this weapon. We have to be closer though, because the max zeroing distance of this pistol is 75 meters. He's over there, okay. We have to make him go alert. He doesn't wanna hear us, just go alert, he's at 10 if already. We are already less than 100 meters out. He's alert, okay. This is our chance. Let's go for it guys. Right there. Should be a good shot. And he's actually going down. Nice. Second kill of the hunt. Second deer species of the hunt. And the best part about it is that it is most likely gonna be gold, which means it is actually gonna count towards this challenge. It is a 289.33, a gold. Pretty small gold. Very small level 4, but it counts. Look at the shot right there. Not the best shot, but it got the job done. So we aren't missing any deer species from Leighton anymore. We can go to Hirschfelden this time and focus on the other 3 deer species. The first of those species is of course the fallow deer. Hunting the fallow deer here on Hirschfelden is very different to hunting them on the rest of the reserves. They are much harder here in my opinion. That guy is 42 meters out, he was actually walking straight towards us. So here we have an opportunity to use the Johansson 450. This is a class 4 weight rifle I believe, and I haven't used it in a while. He's turning around now, so we can go for the hard shot right there. Perfect hard shot. That was not a perfect hard shot, but it's also gonna go down. However, the shot that actually matters is this one, because this was a level 4 and should be gold. Yes, 219.68. Look at the shot right there, hard shot and single long, dark fur type. Okay, so now we have to go for a roe deer. The roe deer usually also feed on these fields, but I'm not seeing any here. So we'll have to go look for one on a different place. Or we could instead focus on some red deer first, because to be honest I've been having trouble finding a big roe deer. There's a level 7 red deer over there. Oh, that one is even bigger, level 8 mythical. So what I'm thinking, guys, is why not use a bow this time? We've already used a pistol, we've already used a rifle and a shotgun, so I think this is a good time to use a bow. We have the crossbow with us. Let's see a distance. We should be close enough now. 67 meters out, 66, getting closer. Okay guys, let's get ready. Let's zero for 60 here. And that should be good. Yeah, he's going down. Very quickly though. Was that a hard shot? I don't think so, because if it was a hard shot he would have died on the spot. But yeah, very nice shot on this red deer, which definitely should be gold. It is a 230.03. This rack actually spawns on the level 9s. It is a troll rack. Really big red deer. This is the closest we've been from getting a diamond on today's hunt. Now we might as well go to Cotw Colinas to hunt some roe deer. We're having some trouble finding a decent sized one here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Cotw. So, it didn't take us too long. There's a big roe deer. That is definitely big roe deer, definitely big enough to make gold. And there are other too. Yeah, the difference in difficulty between Hirschfelden and Cotw Colinas when it comes to finding roe deer is massive, to be honest. Now guys, the weapon we can use this time is the Murari Model 1894. This rifle is a class 3 2-weight rifle, it has plenty of penetration, and is definitely accurate enough to drop a roe deer at this distance, so let's see. Easy. Didn't even give it a chance to run. 7th deer species we killed today, 14 more to go. That's crazy. We've been making progress, but we need to be quicker. This guy is a 75.83. Again, not too far from diamond, look. It is pretty wonky as you can see, and I am pretty sure that if both of his antlers were as big as this one, he would have definitely scored above 80 and maybe even scored diamond, because this rack right here is the diamond rack. The small diamond rack. I was wondering how long it was gonna take us to find the first 7 deer species before coming here to Medbed, and it actually took us a bit more than an hour. Not exactly quickly, but at this pace we should be able to kill all 21 deer species in approximately 3 hours. Now there we have a level 2 Siberian moose deer, which is guaranteed to be gold because it is a max estimate, 250 to base estimate, so of course we're gonna focus on this one, and of course we're gonna use a different weapon this time. The weapon we're gonna use this time is the 45 Rollstone. It is another pistol, but the disadvantage it has is that it doesn't let you use any scope, so we'll have to use the iron sights. That is 50 meters away, he got a bit farther, well he's getting closer now, and I think we can go for the shot right here. Let's see, we can 0 for 50, let's just stand up, and that was a good shot, he's down. This is the first time I used this pistol since it came out, like 2 years ago, and I forgot how nice the animations were. Look at the reload animation. It is a nice gun. Now let's see a score of this moose deer. It is a 215.16, I was hoping he would score closer to diamond, but it is a gold and that is what matters. Look at the shot right there, nice penetration. It pretty much caused an exit wound right there. That's crazy. That is an entire family of reindeer right there. There's one that is a level 4, which I honestly doubt will be big enough to make gold, but maybe. He is definitely the father, and his antlers are quite big. I mean, I don't see any reason to not go for a shot here. We have the Henson 3006, which is another rifle we haven't used on this video. Let's 0 for 150, and let's go for the shot. If we can hit the heart, that would be great. Well, he's facing away now. Come on, brother. We can still go for the heart right there, look. That was not a hard shot though, but it was a double long apparently. As I said, I doubt it's gonna be gold, but we'll see. Let's cross our fingers. It is a silver 281.55. He wasn't even that close, damn. Well, that's a problem, guys. We need to find a gold reindeer and we're just losing time here. Oh boy. Oh, level 5, damn. Level 5 reindeer right there, guys. The thing is, I don't think he's gonna make it. We wanted a gold, there we have a gold, because I'm pretty sure that is a troll. Damn. That's very unfortunate. The last kill didn't count because it was just a silver, which means we can go ahead and use the same rifle. The Henson 306 right here. It's just sad. It doesn't even have back times. Let's go for a hard shot. That was actually a hard shot. Nice. First max level of the hunt. Unfortunately he won't make it, but there is a max level. Not too bad for 12.72. He was far from diamond. But look at the rack, that is an impressive looking rack. 9 species so far, 12 more to go. The next species is gonna be very similar in difficulty because even though it's not technically the same species, it is almost the same. The Grand Caribou. That guy is a level 4, 317 born on my estimate. Is that a gold? I think that is a guaranteed gold. If the scoring is the same as with the red deer, that should be a guaranteed gold. We have a different rifle this time. We have the Perry 308, it is a class 4 to 8 rifle, and it is definitely ethical to take down these caribous. Let's drop this guy, he is more than 200 meters out, we'll have to aim a bit higher. Right there. And that should be a double long. He is going down, very easy. This one didn't take us too long. I joined the server, I spawned on this outpost right here, and he was right here, on this zone, in front of the outpost. I really hope it is a gold. It already happened to us with a reindeer that we thought it was a gold and it wasn't. But this one is not letting us claim it because of multiplayer. It is a gold, damn. 320.63, nice. For a second I thought we lost connection with the server because it wasn't letting us claim it. But luckily it did, another species. Well, I wasn't looking for mule deer just yet, but there's a level 4 over there. I was actually working my way towards this lake right here to look for some elk. But there's a herd of mule deer and that guy should be gold. The weapon we have that we can use on this guy is the 4570, the lever action rifle 4570. So, let's hero for 150 right here, and we should be able to reach a long as soon as he stops. Right there. Should be good. Yep, that was a very good shot, probably double long. He's down right there. We have to start getting kills quicker because at this pace, as I mentioned earlier, it's gonna take us like 3 or 4 hours to complete all the species. There's a level 3 elk down there. I'm trying to see if there's any level 4, but I don't see any. So we'll focus on harvesting this mule deer for now, and then we'll go for some elk. This guy is a 242.57, very nice gold. Look at the shot right there, almost too far back. We hit a lever and a double long, but the penetration was nice. Ooh, that is not a deer, but it is a level 9 black bear on the same session where I killed the mule deer. I checked these 2 lakes down here, couldn't find a single decent size elk, so I went up here, and look at that, guys, level 9 black bear. That was unexpected, and not only that, because I just realized, look, level 4 elk right there. That one counts towards the challenge. We're gonna shoot that one first, using the 300, and then the black bear. Hopefully the black bear won't spook. Let's hero for 150 for this one though. And now the black bear is at 10 if, that's perfect. Let's hero for 300. And that dropped it. Did it? Never mind, he's going down. And he's down, finally. So first of all, let's claim this elk. It is the 12th tier species we have killed today, 9 to go. And as you can see, it is a 403.48, definitely gold, big gold. Now, time to claim the black bear. Level 9 black bear, his estimate went up to 25, which is a very promising estimate, and leads me to believe it is most likely big diamond. Let's see a score. 23.28, okay. He was actually diamond, and a pretty decent sized diamond. As you can see, the minimum diamond score is 22.8, so it is well above that score, and it is a dark fur type. Look at the shot right there, single long at nearly 300 meters. Not what we're looking for, but a diamond is a diamond, I'll definitely take it. Second trophy of the hunt. That one is decent. Hard to tell if it is a gold, but there is a level 3 with a very decent set of antlers. So yeah guys, I would say there's a good chance this one will actually be gold. There's also level 2 and you can see the difference in size. We have the 243 common right here, it is a different weapon. We are gonna 0 for 50 and we'll have to go for a shot on the throat, which makes it harder for sure. We just need a good angle. He's getting farther, let's 0 for 100 now. He doesn't wanna go broadside. Right there. And was that a good shot? I don't think so, to be honest. Well, he's going down. Maybe it was. Yep, I think it was a good shot. The question is he actually gonna be gold? I have my doubts, but let's cross our fingers. And it is a gold, 141.44. Nice. Look at the shot right there, way too far back. We hit the liver and the stomach. Luckily we got the liver. But yeah, that is another species of the list, 8 more to go. As I mentioned earlier, we are currently missing 8 species and 4 of those species are present here on Emerald Coast. They are the axis deer, the sandbar deer, the rusa deer and the hawk deer. As you can see, we're hunting some sandbar deer at the moment. I think I saw a level 4 over there. Right there, 165 top estimate, should be gold. So what I'm gonna do with this one is that we're gonna try to get as close as possible. It won't be possible to get super close because the wind is a bit bad. But we're gonna try to get as close as we can in order to drop it using this rifle, which is the Malmer 7mm, but with iron sights. That's what I'm gonna do different. We are gonna use iron sights this time. He's facing us now, and he's alert there is an issue, he can smell us. Well, it's gonna be hard to see it using the iron sights, so I think I'm gonna use the scope for a bit. Yeah guys, it's gonna be hard to use the iron sights here because there are also a lot of sandbars giving him cover. But now he's on the open, so maybe right here, let's see. Should be good. Was it? Yeah, the hell is going down. That's another kill in the 14th tier species, not too bad, 7 to go. Well, first we gotta make sure it is a gold. I think it should be gold, look at the antlers. It's a pretty big sandbar with a score of 141.97, he made gold, well above the gold score, which is 124.21. Not too bad, the shot was terrible though, look. Now it is time to go for the rusa deer, which in my experience is a bit more elusive than the sandbar deer. And there's a level 4 right there, which may or may not make gold, because the level 4 rusa deers can actually make silver. So yeah guys, we don't know, we're gonna use a different weapon this time, that's for sure. We have the 223, Sarsa 223, which honestly lacks penetration, and another of the weapons we're carrying is the Tabani 10mm, which has 50 penetration and should be enough to drop a rusa deer, as long as we're close enough. And we're currently 70 meters out. His calm, are they leaving the zone? That is unfortunate. I think they are. Okay guys, we're gonna make him go alert right here. He stopped, we'll 0 for 75, since it is a bit farther. Should be good. Please be viral. Please be viral, he's going down, yes. Now the question is it a gold? I have my doubts, as I said. Please make it. It is a silver, 109.62, far from the gold score as you can see. 112.71 is a gold score. Damn. The shot was nice though. Let's continue guys, we need to find a gold rusa. Ooh, that is not a rusa deer, but it's also one of the species we are missing. A hawk deer. Level 4. The hawk deer is a class 3 species, which means we can actually use the Sarsa 223 on this one. We are gonna 0 for 150. As I mentioned earlier, the issue with this weapon is the lack of penetration, and to be honest, even though these guys are class 3, I'm not sure it has enough penetration to reach a long. It should have. Let's take a shot. Was that good? Hopefully. We can only hope the health is gonna start dropping, and the health is dropping, that's nice. Safe to say this one will actually be gold. Not the rusa deer we've been looking for, but as I said, this is also one of the species we're missing. It is clearly deer, hawk deer, and as you can see it scored 86.36. Not too bad, look at the penetration right here. This is my issue with this weapon, just lack of penetration. But it is nice. Please tell me that is a gold. He's alarmed. 105 bottom estimate, 129 top. And I believe there's a second which may be bigger? Is that bigger? Maybe. I don't know guys. You know, the estimate on this one is more promising, he's already flamed, but by the looks of it, that one is even bigger. Just looking at the antlers. He's 80 meters out. So we're gonna go for the shot right here using the 10mm Tapani. He's alert once again. This is not the right weapon. Not the right weapon either. Here we have it. Let's zero for 75. Damn, we need to spot it. Okay, he's facing away. He just turned around. Let's go for it right here. Should be viral, maybe. Maybe not. Well, he's going down now. Damn. We've been getting lucky with these shots. Man, was it difficult to find the big one of these guys. About time. It is only level 4 with a score of 116.58. Not even a big gold. Look at the shot right there, not too far from being a hard shot. So that is another species of the list, and this has been by far the hardest. About time, guys. We wasted some time here, so we have to hurry and try to get the next ones. Hopefully the next species will be easier, and there's a level 4 axis here right there. The problem though is that the only weapon we haven't used on a tier that we're carrying that is also capable of dropping a class 3 species is the bow. We have the bow right here with the 420 grain arrows. So yeah guys, we are forced to approach this guy, get as close as possible and drop it using the bow. It will be the second tier species we kill using the bow on this hunt. Man, hopefully the level 4 axes are actually guaranteed to make gold, because if they are the same as the Rusa tier, this guy will probably be silver because he isn't precisely big. We are gonna go prone here since he's attentive. 47 meters out. We are within the range. So let's see here. Let's zero for 40. And let's go for the shot. One of the hardest shots we have taken today. Perfect. He's down on the spot. I love using bows on this game. They are a lot of fun. So as for the score of this guy, it is a 169.54. He actually made gold. Beautiful, guys. That is the species number 18. That is the species number 18, which means we have only 4 more species to go. 2 on Sundarpatan and 2 on ASCII Ridge. We are super close from completing the challenge. Now it's time to hunt here on Sundarpatan. Some Monjaks. You know I hate the Monjaks. And there's a max estimate right there, 34 top estimate, it is guaranteed to be gold. The question is, what weapon should I use this time? Look, on my inventory, we have 4 different weapons. We have the 45 Colt right here and the drilling rifle. But the 45 Colt is definitely a way better option when it comes to hunting a class 2 species like the Monjaks. So yeah, we're gonna use this other pistol again. Luckily it has a scope and it is able to zero up to 75 meters. That guy is still a bit too far, so we're gonna get a bit closer. That's closer. So let's take the shot right here. Very simple, he is down. I wonder how close it is gonna score from Diamond. As far as I'm concerned, these guys are actually able to make it at level 4. This guy unfortunately doesn't have a chance, and it only scored 32.77, but man, it would be amazing to one day get a level 4 Diamond Monjak. They are such a cool species. Just 3 species to go, and there's a level 4 Barasinga right there. He is attentive. We're gonna try to make him go alert, and as soon as he turns around, we're gonna use a weapon that we rarely ever use, which is the Relk Drilling Rifle. He's alarmed, damn. Oof, that was a hard shot. Just in time because he was about to spook. That Barasinga looked really big, I would say. For a moment I thought it was a level 5. I would say the Barasinga may be my favorite species here on Sundarpatan, just because of how impressive they look. Now as for the score of this one, it is a 177.13, a gold, barely above the gold score though, but it counts. It counts towards the challenge, and that means we only have 2 more species to go, and those 2 species are present on ASCII Ridge. We are still missing the Mangrovan elk and the woodland caribou. So let's hurry up guys, we have no time to lose. There's the first species. Mangrovan elk, level 4, 380 top estimate. This one is gonna be on the limit, most likely. We have the 375 though, so this should be a very simple shot right there. Let's see. Should we attempt an iron sight shot right here? Look. We can definitely hear it. Was that a single long at least? Yeah. He's going down. Very simple shot. I love the iron sights on this rifle. Very easy to see through them, as you can see. Here we have it guys. Yeah, this guy is gonna be on the limit. He looks big, but the level 4 Manira nails can make silver. So let's see. Let's cross our fingers and let's hope that after claiming this one, we are only gonna have to kill one cold woodland caribou to complete the challenge. And here's he called 349.39. Nice. He made it, guys, and surprisingly it was a double long. The angle wasn't great, but yeah, look. Not a bad shot. At 137 meters using iron sights. Beautiful kill right here. Now let's continue. We're gonna focus on the woodland caribous now. And that means that we'll have to focus on honing this part of the reserve right here. That is our habitat. Ooh, that one has to be gold right there. Maybe. Never mind, maybe not. 322 top estimate, 342 bottom. He looks similar to the silver we killed on Medved Taiga. That one was a reindeer though. But the scoring and the antlers on these guys is supposed to be the same. Hold up. There's a level 5 over there. Damn, that one is nervous. But it's going away and it has a top estimate of 370, guys. For reference, the diamond score is 430, I believe. It has no chance. We aren't even gonna bother. We're gonna focus on this one and hopefully it'll be gold. If this one is a gold, we'll complete the challenge. 40 meters out, he's alert. We have the recurve right here. Let's 0 for 40. And was that a good shot? Yes. We got a double long right there. I see something coming that way. Is that a black bear? That is a black bear. No signs of the level 5. He left the area. So we're gonna claim this level 4 caribou and hopefully that'll be enough to complete the challenge. Hopefully it'll be gold. It is a gold. 313.34. That's it, guys. About time. What a challenge. 21 species, 21 calls, with 21 different weapons, and we finally completed it. Took us, I think, more than 4 hours in total. Not quickly by any means, but it was fun. Look at the shot right there, only single long, barely any penetration. So yeah guys, that is gonna be it for today's video. It was a very fun video to make, very time consuming as well, but we ended up getting 1 trophy and 1 rare, as well as 1 troll. So even though our focus wasn't to get trophies, we still managed to get some trophies, which is amazing. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. Thank you for watching and see you next time.